How's everybody doing tonight on the show? We're gonna talk about the sports, ladies and gentlemen. You already know. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. First is saying that according to reports, Warren Sapp says that he heard that Colin Kaepernick's workout with the Las Vegas Raiders was a disaster. Wow, man. So reportedly they're the only team that was willing to bring him in for a workout. I believe the Seahawks, Pete Crow said they were also interested in it. That I guess nothing has happened there, but I guess the Raiders did Mark Davis and they tried to bring him in. But according to Warren Sapp, who's a former Raider, is saying it was a disaster. It does so. I mean, it's believable. He could have connections, being there. He did play there. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I think he's probably out of the league. Colin Kaepernick, honestly, man. Saquon Barkley, man, looking good in training camp, in mini camp so far, but this guy's always fucking injury prone, man. I thought he could be like the next fucking what was that one guy they had, Jacobs, and I thought this guy could be the next Jacobs for them, but oh man, he's always fucking injury prone, man. He's so fucking big and strong, but he's always fucking getting hurt. So I don't believe too much of the hype unless he stays healthy. Don't believe too much of the hype of fucking Saquon Barkley. According to reports, Debo Samuel has not officially declined his trade request from the team. Remember, back in March, he wanted to be traded, but they said no, and a lot of people are thinking that maybe he doesn't want to be traded anymore. But according to Jeremy Flower, he still might want to be traded. We don't know. Apparently, he's complaining. He just wants to be a receiver, and they use him both as a running back and a receiver. And I guess he's thinking it's too much workloadage. So he just wants to be a receiver. That's why he don't want to play in San Francisco anymore. All right. But I think, let's see here. But yeah, let's see here. I don't know if there's any more news. No, I mean, just the Deshaun Watson shit. So that's about it with the NFL. NBA, I don't think there's really any news either. Yeah, they're just fucking waiting for the free agency and the NBA. Baseball. We'll go over some games. Let's see if there's any. They're just I think it's just the fucking. Yeah, let's just go over some baseball games that went down tonight. Not a lot of news either. Alright, so fucking tonight, the two games I want to talk about, it's the Yankees and the fucking Astros, man. This game, and once again, the fucking Yankees were getting no hit by Jose Urquidy. The first fucking 6 innings, and he fucking got a hit. Astros right away, fucking first pitch, Altuve hits a fucking home run. Jesus Christ, man. Then it's followed up by 2 more runs in the 4th inning. Astros took a 3-0 lead. Fucking Yankees can get a fucking hit, man. Jesus Christ, what's going on with the Yankees? They finally snap out of it in the 7th inning. Giancarlo Stanton hit a homer, 3-0. And I just had a feeling that once he hit that home run, I'm like, Yankees might come back and win this. Yankees, I believe, got shut out for 15 straight innings. Going all the way back to Friday's 9th inning, they did not get a hit until the 7th inning today. Jesus Christ, man. But they finally got a hit, and I had a feeling they did. They scored a bunch of runs after that. LeMahieu hit a 2-run homer. Tied it 3-3 in the 8th. And then the fucking 10th inning, man, the Astros had a golden opportunity, man. I think they had bases loaded with 1 out, and they couldn't cash in. And it bit them in the ass. Judge wins it with a 3-run homer in the 10th inning, 6-3. Astros got to cash in right there. Astros went cold, man. After the 4th inning, they didn't score again. They went cold, man. It seems like now their bats kind of went cold a little bit, at least in the sense that they couldn't score any runs after that 4th inning. So yeah, I mean, Yankees come back and win it 6-3. They split the series 2-2. Both of the Yankees walk-offs via the courtesy of Aaron Judge, man. But yeah, man, what a great series between these two teams, man. Yankees only 4 hits in this game, man. Only 4 fucking hits for the Yankees. But 3 of those 4 hits being fucking home runs. Yeah, Judge, LeMahieu, and Stanton all hitting home runs. That is crazy, man. Fucking 4 hits and 3 of them were home runs. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, great series, potential of the ALCS on the road. We'll see what happens. And then the other one I want to talk about is the one we all just got done watching Sunday Night Baseball between the fucking Dodgers and the fucking Braves. This fucking game, man. Scoreless, same thing, man. Nobody scored the first 5 innings, man. I mean, what the fuck's going on? Finally, the Braves score in the 6th inning, and then another one in the 7th inning made it 2-0, and then I'm like, okay, it's over, man. Especially the way Kenley Jansen looked last night, man, striking out the side in order. I'm like, this game's over. But fucking Jansen comes in and he fucks it up. Jesus Christ, giving up 2 runs, fucking it up. They go to extra innings. Freeman hits a fucking double. Trey Turner scores 3-2. But then, of course, Greg Campbell fucks it up for the Dodgers. Of course, he fucking sucks too. Olsen brings in a run, and it's tied 3-3 again. But then in the fucking 11th inning, finally the Dodgers take over. Chris Taylor doubles. He brings in a run, and then Trey Turner hits a single. 5-3 was your final score. Dodgers come back and win this game after being down 2-0. They come back and tie it. And then end up winning in the 11th inning, 5-3. In this game, man, Jesus Christ, both closers, man. Craig Campbell for the Dodgers and Kenley Jansen for the Braves fucked it up, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, these closers are like almost having a competition to see who sucks more ass. Jesus Christ, man. But entertaining game. It was a pitching duel like in the beginning, but then after the 6th inning, they started scoring finally. But yeah, man, 2 good-ass games right there, man. We saw a potential of ALCS and Astros Yankees, and we saw the rematch of the NLCS last year in Braves and Dodgers. Good-ass games right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go into the wrestling world here on a fucking Now, I did not watch Forbidden Door. Man, those AEW pay-per-views are fucking too expensive, ladies and gentlemen. So I did not watch it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something about it tomorrow, but I gotta go back and look at the results. But I think they're like, $50? Too expensive. They just had one a few weeks ago. Maybe I'll buy the one in September. All Out. Maybe I'll buy that one. But they're too expensive, man. Jesus Christ, man. But let's get in some wrestling news here tonight. So I did not know this at all, but Mick Foley's son was with the WWE for 6 years, working backstage in NXT and then in the WWE main roster. But apparently he resigned back in May. He quit, so he's no longer with the company. He was never a wrestler, but I guess he was working behind the scenes as a writer, producer, who knows. But it's officially announced that he's no longer with the company after 6 years, so I didn't even know this was a thing. He was supposed to be a writer backstage. Alright, whatever. Ric Flair, apparently, so he's trying to have that final match. And fucking, he's been training with AEW star Jay Lethal. Fucking, I guess they got into a little bit of a fight. Things got a little bit too physical between Jay Lethal and fucking Ric Flair. And they got into a little bit of a fist fight. And that's why Jay Lethal's not going to be a part of the event. Jesus Christ, man. What a clusterfuck, man. And I didn't know this either. Rikishi's kid is in NXT wrestling. I forgot what the hell his name was. I read the article. I couldn't pronounce the word. I should probably wrote it down, but whatever. So that's the younger brother of Jay and Jimmy Uso. He's still wrestling in NXT. And they asked him, do you want to just come up with your brother? Kind of like the Dominic came up with, without having to win NXT, just went up to with Rey Mysterio being his father. And they said, no, man, I want to do my own path. And that's why he went in NXT. But yeah, they were planning to just bring him up to the main roster and join the Bloodline, with Roman Reigns being his cousin and the Usos being their older brothers. So I didn't know this at all, but Rikishi actually has another son who's a younger brother of the Usos, and he's currently in NXT right now. We'll see when the hell they bring him up. We'll see. Naomi, she's going to be on Kevin Hart show, and I was excited because I thought it was going to be about the Cold as Balls, which is like a show where they do in a fucking like in a bathtub or something, and it's just Kevin Hart and the guests, and they just shoot the shit, kind of like a podcast. So I thought, oh, she's gonna spill the tea out on everything, but no, it's like a fucking like a Family Feud type shit. Who knows? I think they're even saying that Jimmy might be there too, competing her husband. I don't know. I thought it was cold as balls, so it was going to be more exciting. But I don't think they're going to do a lot of interviewing on that. And then we got two negative stories, and that is that long time. If you're not probably at least 20, 30 years old, you're not going to know who the fuck this is. But a former wrestler, a woman's wrestler by the name of Sony, earlier this year, a few months ago, crashed her car, killed a man, and is now in jail. They have not been able to get her out of jail. I heard this story, but then I forgot about it. But yeah, they gave an update today or over the weekend that I guess she's still in jail. She's been in jail for months now with Sonny. Yeah, I remember her from the Attitude Era, man. Yeah, but she fucking, I believe she went out with Shawn Michaels for a little bit. She was like a girlfriend of his for a while. But yeah, Sonny's still in jail after killing a man and driving drunk, I guess. And then they're saying that Jeff Hardy could potentially face 5 years in jail. Jesus Christ, I don't think that's going to be the case. Wasn't he just drunk driving? He didn't really he didn't kill anybody or nothing. But yeah, they're saying that he could face up to 5 years in jail. That's pretty interesting to me. I don't see that happening, but it's out there apparently. I think his court date is July 5th. We'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on that shit. I wonder because it's so many violations. He did commit 2 crimes, right? He was driving drunk, and then he also didn't have a license. His license was suspended. So maybe I think that's twice now, or they get him with the license suspended. And I think it's 3 times in 10 years now that he gets arrested drunk driving. So who knows how true that is, but apparently they're saying 5 years in jail potentially for Jeff Hardy. Jesus Christ, man, what a fucking clusterfuck. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news. And until next time, I just want to say thank you for watching. What the fuck is happening?